Welcome to Inside Patient Attraction. I'm Colin Receiver, and on today's episode, I want to talk about automation because I hear all these dentists, they're talking about automation, they're talking about how do I automate things and make these emails go out, and what is this Infusionsoft, Confusionsoft thing? And today, I'm going to be joined by Cindy Morris, who's one of our automation experts here at SmartBox, and I want to show you some real-life implementable examples of what you can do right now to build this automation, how to do it, what to do, and then what the real life results are from a doctor that put our patient attraction systems to work inside his practice to help him attract more and better patients. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm joined here today with Cindy Morris, our automation expert here at SmartBox. So welcome onto the show, Cindy.
Hey, Colin, thanks for having me.
Appreciate you being here. So you've got a cute little saying that you use when you're talking about automating things. Tell me what that is.
So I say no more boring, tedious, or annoying. Automate it.
So no more sending out one-off emails and no more spreadsheets and tracking things. If it can be kept track of, it can be automated in a sense that you don't have to touch it anymore.
That's right. And those are kind of cues to people when they start to feel that they can say to me, hey, what are we going to do about this? How can we automate it?
Cool. Well, tell me about, you can do simple stuff, you can do complex stuff. Tell me about the range of things that you can automate within Infusionsoft.
Yeah, so by the way, Infusionsoft isn't the only tool we use for automation. There's also ActiveCampaign is another tool that we use. So there's a lot of them out there, different costs, different abilities. So these are the two that we've chosen to use with our doctors. Very cool. And so the most common thing that you'll see is where you have a little box on the website where somebody will give you their first name and email address. And that gets them into your system and you have permission to send them automated emails. And then you can, what we do is we have a series of emails, educational emails, that go out to the patients on a weekly basis, educating them about the doctor's services and getting a comfortable relationship going with the dentist before they might ever come in.
And how often are you sending out these emails once you get them into the system? How often are you contacting patients?
Generally on a weekly basis.
And for months, forever?
Oh, it depends. The doctor approves how many go out. We have some material that they can look at and make some changes and approve it. And some of the autoresponder sequences are 10 emails. Some of them are close to 20. So it depends on how much it takes to tell the story.
To get the patient to know, like, and trust you, because that's
right.
what it really comes down to is know, like, and trust.
That's right.
And how do you know that it's working?
Well, we, of course, we track everything here for our dentists, and we track how many people come to the website, how many people sign up, how long they stay before they unsubscribe, when they actually call into the office, how many people are opening them and clicking on different things. We can track all of that.
Very cool. So tell me about how do you create these automated sequences, Cindy? What goes into putting them together and making them work for the dentist?
Oh, that's a good question. First, we start with creating the icon in our program, whether it's Infusionsoft or ActiveCampaign, that is the box that they fill in. And there's code on that I give to our web development team, and they put it onto the website and they make it look all pretty. And then after that, there's a thank you page that they go to. And for most of the autoresponder sequences, we send them to another form where they can fill in if they would like to receive a printed copy of the special report. So then there's a thank you page for that. And then after that, they've entered into the automation and they start to get the emails. They'll get the first email, and then we put a timer in to make it wait 7 days until the next email goes out. And so we do that all the way through to the end.
So they just get one a week until the end of time.
That's right, and it's totally hands-off. We notify the dentist's office when someone signs up for, just puts in their email. And then we also send them the special report and the mailing address if the person wants to get a copy of it.
And then what about creating all these reports and emails and content? Who does that?
Oh yeah, that's a big job. Fortunately, I don't do that. I just take what they give me. But we do have a department that handles all of our writing, and but then they give it to me, and then I customize it and make sure that it's exactly what the doctor's approved, and then it's totally hands off. There's nothing that that needs to be done. They can sign up. You know, people are searching day and night, and I actually went through this recently myself. And since we do dental marketing, I tested them, and I called several, and one sent me an email about a week later and said, "Are you a patient?" I said, "No."
A week later?
Yes. A
Oh,
whole
wow.
week.
Well, you were gone by then.
Oh, well, I had chosen someone else,
Yeah.
obviously. And I called a couple more. I sent a couple emails. I just wanted to do a little market research out in Sacramento and see what would happen. And someone got back to me very quickly and turned out actually to be a very close dentist, and I really enjoyed going. So it worked out to my benefit, but I did kind of monitor what they were doing, and it wasn't what we do with dentists, what our dentists do.
So what you found was that the majority of these dentists that you reached out to didn't even try to contact you back within any reasonable urgency or amount of time?
No.
I mean, that's something that I know at least on previous podcasts we've talked about with returning phone calls. New patients don't leave voicemails. New patients aren't going to send you an email and wait around for a week. You've got to have an automated system in place to handle this,
Right.
so that you're not losing these new patients. I mean, that's just...
Right. And they didn't even bother to look and see if I was a patient or call me, or, you know, I left them all the breadcrumbs so that they could get in touch with me. But
It's just laziness.
yeah. Or lack of systems, lack of automation.
Sure. What, you've done so many of these. Is there one doctor that really stands out in your mind as like a flagship of somebody that we can talk about, that these doctors that are watching the webinar today can go out and check out, or really see hands-on what this is all about?
So I would have them go look at Dr. Fader's site. He's in Illinois,
Tom Fader in Illinois.
right? And he had 50 to 60 patients a month coming in before he started working with us. And now he's at 70 to even over 100 new patients a month.
He had a 22-to-1 ROI with us, 2,200% return on investment.
Yeah, you can take that to the bank.
Take it all the way to the bank.
Right. And of course, it's all automated. He's not having to go out there and produce the content. He's not having to go out and send out the emails. It's all happening while he's still working, or he's asleep, or he's with his family.
All part of the patient attraction system.
That's right.
What are these campaigns based on? What are you targeting? Why does somebody want to get these emails from you?
Well, if they're searching on the internet, they're looking for information. And, you know, there's a lot of information out there, of course, and they're probably finding some of it. But this way, the way that we write it is not only educational, but it's really caring. And it shows that we're interested in them, and it helps them to get to know us, because we know, going to the dentist isn't high on people's list of fun things to do.
I don't think it's on the list at all. Yeah.
And some people are afraid and have had bad experiences. So we try to deal with the things that we know that patients are uncomfortable about, or that they just don't know, and give them really good, caring information.
And these areas that we're trying to educate them on, we're talking about the niches in dentistry. They're the patients looking for something specific. Maybe it's sedation, or maybe it's implants, or maybe it's orthodontics, or maybe it's Invisalign, or
Right.
whatever it could be.
That's right. We're even working on some now with sleep apnea.
We have that new sleep apnea survey that we've rolled out.
That's right. It's a quiz. And so it asks, 8 or 10 questions, and the people score themselves 1, 2, or 3. And then it actually calculates their risk factor for sleep apnea. And our goal in that particular sequence is, first of all, they get sorted when they come into the automation. And so they get different emails. Again, we're segmenting the list. We're targeting and talking to the people. If you're low risk, then, we're not going to, we're going to give you different information than if you're high risk. And so our goal for that is to have them come in for a consult so we can work with them on it, because we know how dangerous sleep apnea is. So, and we're sharing that in the emails, that, we know about it, we care about it, and we know that if you have it, you're miserable, your family's miserable, and your health is in danger.
for anybody that's watching this webinar here for tonight and tonight only, whether you're a current client, a past client, or not even yet a client, I want to make a very special offer to you that if you want to see what one of these patient attraction systems that we've built, like the kind we use for Dr. Fader and Dr. Pioch and all these different dentists that are killing it right now in their market areas, I want to offer a 50% off promo to let you kind of dabble your toe in the water and see what it's all about. So shoot me a personal email. My email address is going to be at the bottom of this screen in just a moment, Colin@smartboxwebmarketing.com. Shoot me an email. I'll send you back the link to the special order form where you can get this 50% off, $2,000 off order form to get a customized patient attraction system built for your practice. So thanks for being here, Cindy. I appreciate you being on the show, coming all the way from Sacramento to visit us and talk about how we can help doctors to attract more and better patients. So appreciate everybody here watching tonight. Keep moving forward.